Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fort Loramie High School. We're at Redskin Field this afternoon. We have the Lady Redskins playing the Botkins Trojans in a Shelby County League match for the softball teams of each representative school. Let's look at the keys to the game for today's game. First of all, we'll start with, I believe, the Botkins Trojans. And basically, they have to find some consistency in their ball game. They've got to be able to throw strikes, they've got to be able to field, and they've got to be able to start hitting the ball a little bit better. They are currently without a victory in 8 attempts, so they're 0-8 heading into this match. For the Redskins, who are on the opposite end of the spectrum, they are 11-3 overall and 5-1 in the league. They just need to play ball. That's all they've got to do. Take care of business. Do what they've been doing all along. This is basically a game of experience versus inexperience. By that I mean there are 6 seniors on Loramie's squad and there are 6 first-year players on the Botkins squad. So you can see that there is a large disparity between in who has got experience and who doesn't have the experience as far as these two teams are ready to go. We're about ready for the pitch here, and so the Trojans get ready to come to the plate. The first 3 for the Trojans in this inning will be Kayla Kohler, number 14, who is the shortstop. She'll be leading off. She'll be followed by center fielder Allison Guckus, and the catcher Cassidy Esser will be next. So as we get ready here, we've got Kayla Naylor stepping into the box. She'll be the first batter. She's number 14. As I said, she's a shortstop, currently hitting at around 100, so she can use some more hits. And the first pitch to her is swung on and missed, so this game is underway. It's a cool yet somewhat sunny but very breezy afternoon. It's only about 49 degrees. You might be able to hear. Then there is second pitch, drills Kohler in the knee, and she takes off to first base. So the first batter up for the Trojans gets hit by the pitch, and she goes to first base. And that'll bring Allison Guckus to the plate. And she is stepping in. She is the center fielder, and she's hitting at a 643 clip. Very nice. And she obviously has the highest batting average on the Trojan squad. As I said, 643. I can't grab her on base right now, but I believe it was a little higher than that when I saw it. There's a strike there to her, and the count there goes 1-1 now. On deck will be Cassidy Esser, the catcher. There's a bunt down the third base line. It's picked up, scooped, fired, but not in time, as Guckus beats out that one for a single. I'll give her a single, as she is maybe attempting to sacrifice, but she goes to first. And now Cassidy Esser steps in with the pitcher, Grace Van Brocklin, on the on-deck circle. Esser, as I said, is the catcher, hitting at 333. That pitch is low, gets away from the catcher. Both runners take off and both runners advance. So Botkins quickly, with 2 batters up, have now got runners and scoring position at second and third. Esser at the plate. I think the count is 1-1 on Esser. The next pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. The pitcher for the Redskins is number 14, Kristen Ratterman. She's got an ERA of 3.78. She's done a lot of throwing this year. She's got 36 innings in already. That one is low for a ball. She struck out 53. She's walked 30, so almost a nice 2-to-1 ratio there. Next pitch was a riser, strung on a miss for strike 3. So Esser goes down on a strikeout. Grace Van Brocklin, the pitcher for the Trojans, stepping in now, and then in the on-deck circle will be Lakota Running Hawk, the second baseman. So here we go. The pitch to Van Brocklin. She squares, stabs at it, fouled off, so it's a strike. Everybody was moving, so apparently it might have been an intentional squeeze. The third baseman has now moved way in for the Redskins, and that pitch is down the center for strike 2. So 0-2 now on the batter as Ratterman gets the advantage on the count. Van Brocklin, pitcher versus pitcher at the plate. And that pitch is there for strike 3. So Van Brocklin goes down way of the K. Out number 2. That brings up the second baseman for the Trojans, Lakota Running Hawk. And the first baseman for the Trojans is on deck, Blake Bauer. First pitch to Running Hawk is inside for a ball. 2 on, 2 out. Top of the first, just got started. Kristen Ratterman on the hill for the Redskins. She winds, fires, and Running Hawk fouls that one back, so the count goes 1-1. As I said, you might be able to hear the wind in my headset. It's very breezy out here today, probably 15, 20 mile an hour wind. That pitch is inside, gets away from the catcher, but no advance as it kind of rolls up the third base line. Some of the girls are dressed in sweatshirts and windbreakers besides their uniform to cut down on the heat. Some even got the hoods up on their windbreakers. And there's a Running Hawk, pounds it up to the shortstop, who scoops, fires, and over the first in time for out number 3. So Running Hawk goes down 6-3 for the third out. And after 1 inning, it is 0-0. We'll have the Loramie Redskins coming to bat right after this message.
If you're in need of quality auto body repair work, Sydney Body Car Star is your #1 choice. With Sydney Body Car Star being the only I-CAR Gold certified auto body repair facility in Shelby County, you can count on our qualified staff to repair your vehicle to your satisfaction, and we offer a lifetime guarantee on our work. Because we know your vehicle and time are important, we also provide daily updates that give you the ability to see the status of your repairs online.
I'm Tom Martin from Sydney Body Car Star. Relax. We'll take it from here.
When you think fertilizer, think Bambauer Fertilizer and Seed. Our new fertilizer facility in Jackson Center enables us full automation of fertilizer receiving and blending. The facility incorporates the fastest and most accurate mixer on the market, with the ability to efficiently add enhancement products such as Avail and Nutrisphere. Maximize your crop yield by utilizing the new technology at Bambauer's. Call 188-MAX-CROP today.
Okay, we're back here at Redskins Field, and the Lady Redskins are coming to the plate for their first go at it with the sticks, and that's going to bring to the plate number 26, Holly Fry, the third baseman. She'll be followed by Janelle Hoying, the catcher, and number 3 in the lineup coming in will be Jerica Holdhouse, the first baseman. So, first batter in for the Lady Redskins is Holly Fry. On the mound for Botkins, Grace Van Brocklin. Her first pitch, not there for a ball. Bottom of the first. Try to give you more here in a minute. Next pitch is also outside and wide for a ball 2. As I said, this is a experienced squad on the Loramie side and a very inexperienced squad by the Trojans. There's a line drive that's picked off at the mound, so Van Brocklin retires Fry unassisted.
Janelle Hoying with Jerica Holdhouse on deck.
So Janelle Hoying coming to the plate, Jerica Holdhouse on deck. For those of you who don't follow Redskins softball too much, the other day Janelle had 4 hits on Tuesday. That gives her 99 on the year. If she adds 1 more, she'll only become the 3rd person. And there's one through the legs of the third baseman, and that puts Hoying on at first. The question is do I give her a hit or do I just say that was an error? We're going to give her a hit. So Janelle Hoying grounds past the third baseman into left field, and that gives her 100 career hits, only the third player in school history to accomplish that feat. So congratulations to Hoying as she gets number 3. There's another shot down the line. That's in there for a single. Hoying goes from first to third, and Holdhouse pulls in at second. We'll give her a double as they couldn't get her, and now instantly with one out, the Redskins are attacking, and that brings Connor Holdhouse, the shortstop, to the plate. Connor steps in, batting cleanup for the Redskins. She's going to be followed by Reagan Middendorf. There's a pop fly over the screen, drops harmlessly back by the bleachers for a strike. 2 runners on, though, in scoring position, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Holdhouse at the plate, Middendorf on deck. Van Rocklin's next pitch is fouled off to the left side, so the count now goes to 0-2 on the batter with 1 out. So, 0-2 pitch here to Holdhouse is hit deep into center, over the center fielder's head. 1 run scores, 2 runs are scoring, and the throw comes into home, but the runner holds at second. So a double by Holdhouse brings in 2 runners, and quickly the Redskins jump out to a 2-0 lead, and that brings Reagan Middendorf to the plate. She is the center fielder, number 7. And there's a strike. Holdhouse jumps off a second and gives a threat to go, but stays and goes back. Jordan Humphreys is on deck. There's a ball slapped to the shortstop, knocked down by the shortstop, and no play. So go E6 there for Middendorf as she scampers down to first. Holdhouse moves, that's Connor, moves over to third, and that brings to the plate the left fielder, Jordan Humphreys, number 33 at the plate. And Bonanza is on deck, and the first pitch to her is high for a ball. Looking for the signal down to Coach Turner. Redskins are coached by Brad Turner. He's assisted by his brother Nick. There's a swing and a miss, and the runner from first advances to second. So Middendorf's down at second. Holdhouse is still at third. I'm sorry, we have a runner left too early on first, so it'll be an out. So this makes 2 outs. There's a ball hit back to the mound, easily handled. Jordan Humphreys is removed on a 1-3, and that'll be the 3rd out. And after a complete inning, we are at 2-0 in favor of the Redskins. We'll be right back.
Innovation, it's all around us. NK Telco developed a fiber network in our communities over 10 years ago when the competitors were only thinking about it. Increasing bandwidth to make it convenient for the whole family to enjoy online entertainment and gaming. With our IPTV solution, you can enjoy over 80 HD channels, providing quality TV and movies for the whole family, and even take them on the go with our Watch TV Everywhere app. All this from a company that believes in local customer service from people you know and trust. NK Telco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Whatever you're hungry for, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can find it at Cardinal Express.
All right, we're back, and batting for the Trojans, leading off for the Trojans, is the number 6 hitter, Blake Maurer, the first baseman. Maurer swings at that one, pounds it in the dirt towards first. The pitcher comes off the mound, underhands to first in time to retire Maurer on a 1-3. So one out real quickly, and that brings Bailey Johnson, the third baseman, to the plate, and she'll be followed by number 5, the right fielder, Kylie Stauffer. Bailey's hitting at about 125 on the year in 8 games, and there's a swing, and that's there for a strike. It was an appeal down to first, and it was called a strike. So Johnson's looking at the second pitch. That one's inside for a ball. 1-1. Ratterman's next offering is high. 2 balls, 1 strike on the batter. Up front in the box, that ball is fouled off the dugouts facing. Bounces all the way back out to the mound, so everybody in the dugout better be aware. Put the hat on. 2-2 the count. Johnson looks in again. Ready. The pitch. That one's again fouled off the right side as they fielders chase after it a little bit. So ball will be thrown in here in a minute from the first baseman. So Ratterman gets it. Ratterman 6-2 on the year. As I said, 3.78 is their ERA. 53 strikeouts coming in today and 30 walks, so not bad. There's a offering, a half swing, and no, they appeal down to first, nothing. So count goes full, 3-2 on Bailey Johnson. Kylie Stauffer on deck. The next pitch is swung on, hit to the second baseman. She touches it but can't handle it, and she can't make a play. So error on the second baseman, E4, and Johnson trots down to first base. And the right fielder, Kylie Stauffer, comes to the plate. The right fielder. Kylie's hitting 154 on the year. And that pitch is there for strike. On the on-deck circle will be the left fielder, Darian Leonard. And the windup and the pitch. That one's fouled at the plate. So quickly the count goes 0-2 on Stauffer. Two to nothing here in the top of the second. There's a fly ball, pop foul over the screen, no play. Count holds at 0-2. Stauffer looks at Ratterman's next pitch. That's popped up to the right side. The first baseman over, and she has it. So retired on a pop fly to the first baseman for the second out, and Johnson remains at first. So Darian Leonard is at the plate, the number 9 batter. And then we'll be back to the top of the order. There's a throw down to first. And that'll bring Kayla Kohler back to the on-deck circle. She lead-off hitter hit by the pitch in the first inning. So Leonard looks at Ratterman's next offering, bounces off the plate. Nice stop there by the catcher. Hoying scooped that on a one-hop right off the top of the plate. Ratterman's next pitch swung on, missed. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm sorry, I think it's 2-2. 1-2, they tell me now. And that one is swung on and missed as Leonard goes down with the strike. So that's leave 1 runner stranded there at first base. So as we head to the bottom of the second, it's 2-0 in favor of the Redskins. We'll be right back.
for Loramie will be...
Our communities are filled with history, culture, and ambition. People who put others first. We are a bank that is defined by what we do, not just who we are. We build relationships. We grow businesses. We support communities. We advise the people that matter most to us, our customers. Stop in at any of our 5 locations, sign up for internet banking, or download our mobile app to better serve you. We can assist you with your next loan, personal accounts, investments, or business needs. Think First. First National Bank. Member FDIC.
NK Telco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NK Telco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today.
All right, we're back here as we head in the bottom of the second inning, and that brings Kirsten Bonanza to the plate. First pitch to her is in the dirt. Bonanza is the right fielder. She's batting .243 on the year. Number 9 playing the number 9 spot on the score sheet. That one is a little taken off, change of pace, and that brings the count to 1-1. Aaron McGowan on deck. That ball is hit to short, scooped, fired, and quickly takes down Bonanza on a 6-3, so that brings Aaron McGowan comes to the plate now. Aaron is second baseman. She's hitting .304 on the year, number 21. First pitch to her is hammered in the dirt, goes back to the screen though, so it'll be strike one. On deck, the pitcher, Kristen Ratterman, number 14 in the on deck circle. McGowan swings at the next one, and that's swung on and missed, so it's 0-2 is the count. Next one, swung on, hit past the third baseman. That's into left field. That should be one base for sure, and it is. As the ball is quickly brought back to the infield and back in the circle. And that brings the pitcher to the plate. Number 14, Kristen Ratterman, steps up to the plate. And right after that, we're going to go back to the top of the order with Holly Fry, who's the leadoff hitter. There's a line drive back to the mound, off to the second baseman, over to first. And the force play takes care of Ratterman as she is removed 4-3. But McNown moves on to second, so she's at second with 2 outs. And that brings us back to the top of the order here. Holly Fry comes up. She lined back to the pitcher in her first at bat. And that first pitch to her is looked at for a strike. The wind's in her favor. It's blowing to right field, and she's a lefty, so if she gets into one, she's got some wind aided. There's a rocket to center, though, a one-hopper that the right fielder scoops after a hop, and she's in at second with a 2-base hit, so Fry gets a double, drives in a run as McGowan scores. That's run number 3 for the Redskins, and that brings Janelle Hoying to the plate as we gave her a single in the first inning, meaning that she is at the 100 hits in a career. And there's a ball ripped to the second baseman, who stops it, knocks it down, picks it up, throws to first, and quickly removes Janelle Hoying on a 4-3. We're the third out. So, after 2 complete, it's 3 for the Redskins, nothing for the Trojans. We'll be right back.
You'll save up to 70% on utility costs with New Knoxville Supply and water furnace geothermal technology. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system with energy management for super efficient heating, cooling, and hot water. It's easy to calculate your savings. Just log on to newknoxvillesupply.com and click on the water furnace icon. Plus, the 30% tax credit is still available. Be smarter from the ground up. Contact New Knoxville Supply and install your new water furnace geothermal system.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Yeah, we're back here at the Windy City of Fort Loramie on Thursday afternoon for an SCL contest between the Botkins Trojans and the Fort Loramie Redskins, and we head into the top of the third inning. And just about ready to start. And top of the order here for the Redskins, coming back to the plate, will be Kayla Culver. She is hit by a pitch on the in her first bat here. Got all the way around to third, but didn't score. First pitch to her there by Ratterman is good for a strike. Third inning. The score is 3-0 in favor of the Redskins. There's one beat to second, scooped, fired, and out. So removed quickly there as McGowan digs it out of the dirt and goes to first. So a little 4-3 for the first out, and that brings Allison Gukas to the plate. She had a single in her first at bat. That's all the way around to second and stranded. First pitch to her is off the plate for a ball. On deck, Cassidy Esser, the catcher. Number 6, the center fielder, Allison Gukas. Hitting at .643, very respectable. 2-0 is the count right now on Allison. And it's 3-0 as that one is low and away. Gukas is, I'll call it, run up on a couple of these pitches. Now she's deep in the box now. And that one is there for a strike, 31. Cassidy Esser on deck. And the 3-1 offering. Ran up on that one also and took it for strike 2. So full count, 3-2. One out here in the top of the third. Gukas looks at that one. That's in the dirt. That should be ball 4, and she draws a walk and goes to first. So that brings Cassidy Esser, the catcher, to the plate. She struck out swinging the first time up. And on deck will be Grace Van Brocklin. So one away. Esser steps in. Gukas down at first base. And that one is low, scooped out of the dirt nicely by Hoying. Holdhouse at first, McGowan at third. Holdhouse at short, and Holly Fry at third. That's your infield. Got Janelle Hoying behind the plate. Left field, we got Humphreys, Middendorf in center, and Bonanza in right. There's a pop fly to right. Bonanza has it. The runner goes, but cannot be picked off as she gets back just in time. So the fly there to right field for out number 2.
Number 20 is your batter.
And that brings Grace Van Brocklin, the pitcher, to the plate. She struck out looking the last time. So Gukas at first base on a base on balls. She broke on the hit, but had to get back in time for a strike. There she goes on her slide attempt, and she is cut down stealing. So caught stealing for out number 3. So no runs and no hits in this inning, and after we head to the bottom of the third, it's 3-0 in favor of the Redskins.
First 3 batters.
My name is John Kramer. I am 90 years old. I've decided that it was time for me to go to assisted living. I lived by myself for 14 years. I knew I was getting older and life was harder to live. I fell down a couple times at home. I decided that Elmwood was the place for me to go. It's like a family in here. Choose Elmwood. I believe it.
Okay, we're back here where the Redskins are coming to the plate in the bottom of the third inning. If I failed to mention it, the Redskins are coached by Brad Turner. He's in his 8th year, where the Trojans are coached by Paul Patton in his first year at Botkins, but he's been the head coach before. He had 7 years of head coaching softball at Perry High School up at Lima, so not a newcomer to the sport, but a newcomer to the Trojan land. His first year with the Trojans. And as I said, 6 first-year players on this Trojan squad, only 1 senior, and she's on the mound, Grace Van Brocklin. First pitch by her was low, so that will be a ball. Now the next pitch a little taken off, so Jerica Holthouse is at the plate here, and count evens on her 1-1. Next offering, swung on, beat on one hop to short, knocked down, picked up, but not in time. So we have to go E6 on that one, and gets Jerica Holthouse to first. Connor Holthouse coming to the plate. Connor, cleanup hitter, hitting .243 on the year. She'll be followed by Reagan Middendorf, and if there's more, then Jordan Humphreys is in the dugout waiting to come out with a stick. So first one there, swung on, beating the dirt for a strike. So Jerica Holthouse on at first, safe on an error. Connor Holthouse coming up. She had a double last time up. There's a ball hit pretty well to left field. The left fielder and right fielder come together, or center fielder come together, and the ball falls between them. So I have to give that an error on the outfielders as E7, and that brings Connor Holthouse to first. And that pushes Jerica Holthouse to second. And this brings Reagan Middendorf to the plate. She was safe on an error the first time up. And that pitch to her is outside for a ball. So Humphreys is on deck. 2 on, none out here in the bottom of the third. Next pitch is swung on, beat to the shortstop, and missed the tag on the runner. And now the sacks are full. So runner Holthouse at third, Holthouse. Connor is at second, and Reagan safe on a fielder's choice. Safe on a fielder's choice at first. Jordan Humphreys is stepping up. Swung on and beat in the dirt here at the plate. She was retired on a comebacker to the pitcher in the bottom of the first. Made the last out in that inning. There's a pop fly and no infield fly rule on that, so the runners couldn't move because they weren't sure anybody's going to score, but the ball falls in harmlessly for a single, and that runs Jerica Holthouse across the plate. And that brings Kirsten Bonanza to the plate. She grounded out 6-3 in her first at bat in the second inning. And Erica McGowan on deck. First pitch to Kirsten is outside for a ball. Swung on and missed as they took a little bit off of that pitch. So quickly she finds herself in a hole here. Van Brocklin's next pitch is swung on and missed. 1-2. McGowan on deck. And that one's high, so the count evens at 2-2. Bases are still loaded, though. First, second, and third, Holdhouse, Middendorf, and Humphreys. And that one swung on and missed as Bonanza goes down with a strike.
Number 21
Out.
coming to the plate, Aaron McGowan.
So that'll be
Ratterman on deck.
the first out in the inning. McGowan on coming up. She had a single the first time and scored a run. So one out. Bases remain loaded. Aaron looks at the next pitch, swings and misses. Grace Van Brocklin working a very effective game. And that one's high and outside. Haven't hit her hard. Had a couple that should have maybe been fielded or caught that weren't. But she's kept her team in the game here. There's a ball bounced back to her. She comes home. That's one out. Throw to first. Not. It's in the dirt. Gets away from the first baseman. So 2 runs are in. 2 runs in. Nope, I'll take that 1 run in as Holdhouse scores, or no, is forced out at the plate, and Middendorf scores.
Kristen Ratterman.
And we now have Humphreys at third and McGowan at first. Ratterman batting. And there is 2 away as they got the force play at the plate. And that one's low for a ball. 5-0 in favor of the Redskins here as we bat in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And another one that's low. Stopped nicely by the catcher. Runners have to stay. 1st and 3rd. McGowan at 1st. Humphreys at 3rd. That one's high for a ball, so we have a 3-1 count on the batter. Ratterman at the plate looks at that, and that's ball 4, so Ratterman gets a base on balls. So once again, the bags are full.
Number 26 coming to the plate.
And
Hoying on deck.
that brings Holly Fry up next. And she's been up twice, had a single. Two outs, but the bases are loaded. A hit here could mean a couple more because nobody has to worry about holding on a catch. Like I said, the wind's in her favor. If she can jerk it down the right field line and get it in the air, there's a nice breeze to carry it. That one's pounded up the middle off of the pitcher and by the second baseman. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. So that brings home a couple more runs. And Fry is on with a single. And Janelle Hoying comes to the plate.
Number 11 getting ready to come to the plate. Janelle Hoying.
Hoying's been up twice and she's had a single. Number 11. And that one is there for a ball. 7-0 now the score. But there's still 2 runners on base. There's one into right center, or right into center field more so, and that goes all the way to the fence. Both runners are coming around and scoring. The throw home is not in time. So 2 more runs are in. As Fry came all the way around. Hoying's on with a double. And Jerica Holthouse is back at the plate. score.
Congratulate Janelle Hoying. 100 career hits.
Well, they gave her a double there. I had given her a single in the first inning, and that's probably wrong.
Congratulations, Janelle.
So Janelle Hoying is now 100 hits on the career. She's only the third Loramie softball player to have that distinction. And as I said, she's hitting 342 on the year, so the average also begets the good hitting. Number 20 coming into the plate. Our time. Time is as Brad Turner, the third base coach, comes in, going to make a substitution change here, I believe. As we have someone coming to the plate, Connor Holthouse is supposed to be our batter. And we will have number 20, I believe, at the plate. That will be Kara Magato. Magato batting for Holthouse. So the first pitch there is a strike. So right now we've got Magato batting. Magato, if I can get the average here a second, let me look. Count on her right now is 2 balls and 1 strike. And that one's in the dirt, so it's 3-1, so she's just 1 pitch shy of going to first. Magato's batting .257 on the year. So the 3-1 offering to Magato. Swung on and missed. It's 3-2. So got a runner at second though. Scoring position. But count full. Magato at the plate. She bounces it to third. Kick off of the heel of the glove of the third baseman. And Magato will be safe at first on an error by this third baseman. So Magato gets to first, and Janelle Hoying moves on to third. Next offering, swung on and missed by Connor Holthouse. Connor is up also earlier in this inning, safe on an error. That one is looked at for a strike, so it goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope, 0-2. 2 outs. Got a bunch of runs in. There's one right up the center, right between the pitcher's legs. Gets past the center fielder. Moves on. The ball can't be grabbed. The throw comes into the infield, and the runner holds at third. So Magato moves around to third. Janelle Hoying scores.
Number 7 coming to the plate.
And Connor Holthouse is on with a single and an error as they kick it around. And that means Mittendorf will come to the plate. We're going to have a substitution for Botkins, as I believe the right fielder will move to center field. And can't tell you who the right fielder is now, but I'll try to get it for you. So just a change in outfield positions there. Still 2 outs, but we've got a bunch of runs in. I think we got 7 runs in this inning. Still looking for that elusive third out. There's one repped up the center. Another run scores. Here comes Magato around to score. So we've got a total of 12 in now. And
number 15, your batter.
Number
Hillary
15
Bonanza.
coming to the plate. Hillary Bonanza is going to bat for Reagan Middendorf. No, I'm sorry, going to bat for Jordan Humphreys. So Bonanza batting for the first time. She's coming up. Batting for Humphreys, who already has batted in the inning, had a single and a run score. There's a swing and a miss by Bonanza. Scores 12-0 in favor of the Redskins. There's one high. So the count goes 1-1 on the batter. We've got Middendorf down at first. That ball is high and outside, so that's 2-1. There's a ball hit to third base, fair, off the third baseman's glove. Can't be picked up though, so Bonanza, who cracked the ball pretty good, goes down to first, and she's safe at first.
Number 9, your
And
batter,
Middendorf.
Kirsten Bonanza.
Middendorf moves down to second. Now Kirsten Bonanza, the right fielder, comes up. Been up twice, out twice. That ball is low in the dirt. Catcher can't find it. Both runners move up. So Middendorf at third and Hillary Bonanza at second. Kirsten Bonanza at the plate. Struck out her last time. That one's beat in the ground to short. Grabbed on 3 hops and over to first for the third out. So that concludes inning number 3. And the Redskins have pushed 12 runs across and basically hold a 12-0 lead right now as we enter inning number 4 at Redskin Field. We'll be right back.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Okay, Botkins sending to the plate here, the middle of the order. Van Brocklin, who hits that one to short, but she is gunned down at first on 6-3, so 1 up, 1 pitch, 1 out. And that will bring Lakota Running Hawk to the plate.
Number 4 is
Number
batter,
4.
Lakota Running Hawk.
And that should be number 29, Blake Maurer, is on deck. Running Hawk grounded out to short in her other appearance at the plate. 12-0 as the Redskins pushed across 9 runs there in the bottom of the third. It's now the top of the fourth. Running Hawk hits that one as short on 3 hops. Over to first, glove there, so 6-3 for out number 2. All the work being done by the shortstop and first baseman, so Holdhouse and Holdhouse have a monopoly on what's going on here in the infield in inning number 4. And there's a strike right there to Maurer. That'll be there for strike 1. That'll bring Bailey Johnson to the plate, or to the on-deck circle. There's a high fly ball to right field. The right fielder misjudges it over her head. Mauer's on to second. Mauer's on to third. The throw comes in and will go to the mound, and Blake Mauer's out there with a triple. High fly ball that kind of got in the wind and got a little extra footage, so there's Mauer standing at third waiting for Bailey Johnson to drive her home.
Bailey Johnson.
Kylie Stauffer now coming to the plate. Nope, on Bailey Johnson at the plate. Kylie Stauffer moving into the on-deck circle. And the next offering is swung on and missed, so the count evens at 1-1. 2 away here, though, in the 4th inning for the Trojans. Bailey Johnson at the plate. She's got Blake Mauer down at third, waiting for her to come in. That one's low and inside, so it's 2-1. And that one hops in the dirt, gets by the catcher, goes to the screen, and Blake Mauer trots home with the Botkins Trojans' first run of the evening as she comes in, so she scores on a pass ball or wild pitch. And now the bases are cleaned, and that one is inside, and that's ball 4 to Johnson, and Johnson draws a base on balls.
Number 18 is your batter.
And that brings to the plate Caitlin Skinner to the plate. Number 18, Caitlin's first appearance at the plate. And she hits that one towards second base. Second baseman has it over to first, and Skinner is retired on a 4-3 for out number 3. But the Trojans dent the plate in inning number 4 for their first run. So as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, it is 12 for the Redskins and 1 for the Trojans. If you would, please, we'll just stay here for this inning, and we'll give you the listing of our sponsors for today's broadcast. Sydney Body Car Star, Bombard Fertilizer, NK Telco, Cardinal Express, First National Bank, NK Telco Sports, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental, Arrowhead Golf Course, Radio Hospital, Elmwood Assisted Living, St. Mary's Trucking, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Remax Select, Francis Furniture, Lockards Incorporated, Minster Bank, scoreboard sponsor, obviously sponsored by First National. Keys to the game were brought to you by Bud's, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Salina, where the dealer makes the difference.
Number 21 is your batter. McGowan. Ratterman on deck.
Excuse me. As we head into the bottom of the 4th inning, it'll be Eric McNown hitting, and she flies to the outfield, and that drops there for a single as number 21 gets her second hit of the evening. Now Kristen Ratterman will be coming to the plate. She's been up twice. She scored a run, got a base on balls. And in the on-deck circle, we'll have Coppin, and that will be, she'll be coming up here next. Megan Coppin is on deck. That pitch is outside. Rand Brocklin's offering there, so she's behind. 2 balls, no strikes. Aaron's down at first. Kristen is in the plate, looks at that one. That's on the inside part, or pushes her back a little bit for ball 3. So the count goes 3-0 as pitcher versus pitcher here. And there's a strike. So 3-1 on the batter. Ratterman looks at the pitch. That's strike 2. So 3-2, counts full. McGowan at the first base. Will she be running? Nope. She'll go anyhow, as it's ball 4 to Ratterman. Draws another base on balls. Megan Coppin coming to the plate. Coppin's first appearance today. She's batting .286. So a nice batting average there. She's going to step in and replace Holly Fry, who'd been up 3 times with a couple of hits and a couple runs scored. So we've got runners at first and second. No outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Fort Loramie Redskins in charge here, 12-1. There's a flare to the right field. Nice running catch by the center fielder. Throw to first to pick off the runner, not good. Both runners go back, tag up as the throw was past the first baseman. But a nice catch out there in center field by Gukas as she ran that one down. The wind was pushing it away from her. So Coppin flies out to center for out number 1, but the runners do move up. There's a ball foul down the left field line. Janelle Hoying should be the batter, and she is. And I believe that Magato will follow her as she's in the on-deck circle. There's a rocket to right along the line. It gets in fair, and 1 run scores, 2 run scores, and Hoying pulls in at second with a double and a couple of ribbies there. As now McGowan scores, Ratterman scores, so that bumps the total up to 14-1. And that pitch there is high for a ball. Magato at the plate. And we have time. And we have the runner at second left too soon. So that's out number 2. So Magato at the plate now with nobody on. 2 runs are in. Rocks, fires, ball high. Magato batting in the lineup in place of Jerica Holthouse. There's a line drive to left field. Off the left fielder's glove, but goes nowhere. So Magato in there with a single. She's down at first. And that brings Connor Holthouse to the plate.
Number 6 is your batter, Connor Holthouse.
So 2 away, 2 runs are in, and there's a line drive off of the third baseman's glove, a rocket there, knocked down in left field, and Connor Holthouse gets a single on that hard drive there. Magato moves over to third, and Reagan Middendorf comes to the plate. Riddendorf's been up, batting .571, and there she lines drives 1 out to the fence in right center. That gets 1 run in. That's going to get 2 more runs in. The throw comes home, but Middendorf goes to second, driving in 2 runs.
Number 15
so
coming to the plate, Hillary Bonanza.
That makes it 16-1, and that brings Hillary Bonanza to the plate. She's batting for the second time. She was safe on an error the first time. She's batting in place of Jordan Humphreys. That pitch there is high for a ball. Kirsten Bonanza, I believe, is on deck. Everybody's wearing cover-ups, and there's one beating the ground to the shortstop on 2 hops. Glove fired over to first. First baseman holds it, and Bonanza's retired 6-3. So that's the 3rd out of the inning, and the score is 16 for the Redskins, 1 for the Trojans. We'll be right back after this message.
Everyone builds dream houses. But when you dream, you close your eyes. That's why you need a guide. To see if it's too close to the train. To line up a good school. And remind you of the cost of a pool. With a RE/MAX agent, you will see how much better than a dream home the right home can be. RE/MAX. Dream with your eyes open.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier Sofa and Sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
Okay, we got the first pitch in already in this inning, and that was there for a ball as we head into the top of the 5th with the Trojans behind 16-1. We've got number 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to bat for the Trojans. Leonard looks at that pitch there for a ball. She's been up once, struck out. And she'll be followed by Kohler and Gukas. That one's inside. 2-0. 16-1 in favor of Redskins. Had a big 9-run inning there in the 3rd inning and kind of stretched that lead real fast from 3-0 to 12-0. And then pushed across 4 more here in the 4th. And there's a swing and a miss. So the count goes full, 3-2 on Darian Leonard. Leonard hitting at a 100 clip on the year. She swings and misses, and she goes down via the K. So 1 up, 1 down. And we go to the top of the order as Kayla Kohler comes up. She's been hit by a pitch, grounded out.
Number 14,
so
Kayla Kohler.
0 for 1 on the afternoon. There's a squiver off the mound, off the pitcher's glove, and she'll be safe at first. We'll punch her out there with a single. So Kayla Kohler on safely with a single as the pitcher had to make a tough catch and couldn't quite glove it. Got her hands on it, but it kind of just rolled out of her glove and skidded across the foul line as Kohler goes to first. Now here comes Allison Gukas. She, the leading hitter for the Trojans, hitting from the left side. The center fielder, she's been she's had a single in 2 appearances. Also had a base on ball, so she's been up twice, on twice. And there's a fire down to first, but no problem, back safely. So Gukas is up. She's going to be followed by Cassidy Esser on deck. The windup and the pitch, and swung on and missed by Gukas for a strike. 1 on, 1 out, top of the 5th for the Trojans. And that one's fouled back on a slap swing. That'll run the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. As we said, number 19, Cassidy Esser is on deck. The windup, the pitch, that's put on the ground, but goes back to the mound. And nice play by the pitcher as she scoops and gloves, goes to first. So that's a 1-3 for out number 2. Kohler moves to second.
Number 19 is your batter, Cassidy Esser.
Esser coming to the plate. And she'll be followed by Grace Van Brocklin, the pitcher. She's in the on-deck circle. Esser looks at and offers. No, says the infield umpire. So the appeal brings nothing. It's a ball. Esser struck out, flied out to the right field in her 2 attempts. That one's high again, so it's 2-0. 2 away now in the 5th. Esser, the batter, looks, swings, hits it in the hole. Shortstop has it, gloves it, goes to first. In time for out number 3. So they got one on, but never could push anything any farther than second base. So as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning, which is not going to happen because it's the 10-run rule, we'll take a break for a commercial, and we'll be right back to wrap up today's broadcast with the Redskins winning 16-1.
Our first game will be against...
Minster Local Schools has a tradition of excellence. Ranked as one of the best school districts in the state of Ohio, our students perform extremely well because of the high value placed on education. Our students' success starts at home and is emphasized in the classroom. We are very proud of our graduation rate, class sizes, course options, as well as our extracurricular achievements. The tradition of excellence continues at Minster as noted in our award-winning students. We continually challenge today's students to become tomorrow's leaders.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Let us help you with all your home comfort needs. Lockard Incorporated, in your neighborhood since 1945. Let my family serve your family.
Call Lockard Incorporated, 492-8811.
Minster Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving our local communities.
We are proud of our past and we look forward to a promising future.
Thanks for the opportunity to help our local businesses grow.
Thanks for letting us serve you past banking hours.
Thanks for letting us serve you and getting to know you personally.
Through our private wealth management department, we provide trusted investment advice.
Minster Bank's success and longevity is truly a testament to the communities and the customers that we serve.
Thanks for 100.
Okay, we're back here at Redskins Field where the Lady Redskins and the Botkins Trojans squared off in an SCL meeting today. Final score 16-1 in favor of the Redskins, as this is the second time the two teams met, almost an identical score. I believe the first meeting was 15-0 in favor of the Redskins. The Redskins on the day were 16 runs, 15 hits, and 7 left on base, where the Botkins Trojans were 1 run, 2 hits, and 3 runners left on base. Just once again, like to thank the sponsors for today's broadcast, and as many of you know, the broadcast will be available on Thursday night. This is April the 23rd at 9 p.m., and it'll also be aired again on Friday, April the 24th at 5 p.m. But once again, like to thank the sponsors of today's broadcast: Sydney Body Car Star, Bombard Fertilizer, NK Telco, Cardinal Express, First National Bank, NK Telco Sports, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental, Arrowhead Golf Course, Radio Hospital, Elmwood Assisted Living, St. Mary's Trucking, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Remax Select, Francis Furniture, Lockards Incorporated, Minster Bank, First National Bank. Thinks First was our scoreboard sponsor. Keys to the game was Bud's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. So once again, folks, like to thank you for watching and tuning in. Our producer director today was Isaac Sell. Our assistant producer director was Eric Dickey. Our cameramen in the outfield, Daniel Allen, and at first base, Patrick Ferguson. I'm Dennis Henshin. Thanks for watching. Once again, final score from today's ball game at Fort Loramie. The Redskins 16, the Trojans 1. Good night, everyone.